just going down the
for the old 4.1 four-wheel drive diesel division. This is going to be very similar. Essentially, it's been even opened up a little bit more than years past. They can run a 1-ton driveline or smaller, and they must run DOT tires and weigh in at 8,500 pounds or less. After that, it's time to have a good time. The turbocharger can be removed and improved, much larger than the stock appearing turbo. They can run weight out front. These are not necessarily street legal pickups, although some of them are licensed to go up and down the road. But they're called Renegades for a reason. They're going to get a little wild, and they're going to put it all out on the track here tonight to start us off here with Diesel Days, first of 7 divisions set to go down the track. 11 trucks in the Renegade Diesel division. Our officials are getting in place here.
Feeling weird.
Take a look, our sled operator and owner here is getting the sled in place. That's a brand new sled here in 2024. Never been around before 2024, and you would say, well, how does something like that come to be? Does somebody buy it? Well, you could. But the guy that you see putting the decal on the front windshield right now built that sled in the off season. We finished right here in Butler in October. First weekend in October was our last event right here at the farm showgrounds. And after that, Richard, Love, and family went to work and redesigned that sled, built it from the ground up, and it is a beauty. It did have its inaugural event last week at our Wheatlands Fest out in Chest Springs, and here again for Diesel Days, the brand new sled as we are ready to go. Already our first competitor coming out on the track. It will be Chad Brown out of Newcastle, Pennsylvania, with this sharp-looking 2015 Chevy Duramax. Beautiful on red Chevrolet, and start off the Renegade division. Again, 8,500 pounds. Can hang the weight out front, 1-ton driveline, and DOT tires. So here we go, fans. Renegade Diesel, Chad Brown. Chevrolet Duramax. Set the early mark at 3:04.96, 3:04.96. He does have the option to keep that or drop to the end. We're going to see what our finish flagman, Mr. Kevin Rowe, gives us for a signal. 3:04.96. But he can make the decision to either hold that mark or come back at the end. Tow vehicle to the track, please. So with that signal, typically that means they're going to keep that run. So I believe early on, 3:04.96 will be the mark. Oh, I stand corrected. He is going to drop. He's going to drop. I believe he wants to tow so that he can begin to cool that engine down. Making some serious heat with all that horsepower with that 403 cubic inch Duramax motor. So they're going to tow him back around. He'll have 10 or so trucks to get it cooled back down. He'll probably immediately go back to the starting line with the hood up and start cooling that engine down here again. These are not necessarily street legal. There's some high horsepower machines. Weigh in at 8,500 pounds or less in street tires. We'll tow him back, and we will see him later on in the division. Him being our first cooler, he will be the only competitor that gets. Jeremiah Calloway, truck that he calls Jerry Rig. Put this truck together a couple of years ago and has been working on both the exterior and on the engine side throughout and starting to get it working. Once you have it out here on the track, so Jerry Rig will be our official distance here in the Renegade Diesel Division. Again, our finish flag is Mr. Evan Rowe, starting flag from Ty Conley. We've got lots of officials you can see all throughout the pit area and on the ground. It's been pretty busy here afternoon, and you can see a full pit area all around. And I encourage you to take a look, walk around if you get an opportunity, get up close and personal. This is one of the few events you have open pit area. You can get up close and personal with the machines as well as the competitors that drive these machines. They love to talk with their fans. So here we go. We're going to get the chain tight on Jerry Rig, Jeremiah Calloway, the 96 Ram. Flagship sponsor of USA Scoreboard and Full Productions for over 35 years. So people are investing in the business when it comes to keeping your vehicle in tip-top shape, whether it be your everyday driven vehicle, your lawn equipment, blocking equipment, or of course your high horsepower cooling machines, San Pico lubricants. So back to pooling action we go in the Renegade division. Rookie James King out of Jeanette, Pennsylvania, driving 2006 Dodge 3500. So this would still be the 5.9. It's the common rail injection, our first dually of the night. So you can see he has some of that 8,500 pounds in that dual axle. Let's see how it works out for him. James King. Very exact down to that 100th of a foot measurement here, and it gives you that speed. So he's going 29.7 miles an hour. Of course, cooling is not necessarily about how fast you go, but you know the law of physics, momentum always helps you. So typically the guy that goes the fastest goes the furthest as well. So that was our fastest run of the division, and looking at 3:19.38. So coming up next is Levi Beatty out of Washington, Pennsylvania. We're back to the P-Pump Dodges. So common rail machine, in other words, computer injection and high pressure injection versus the mechanical P-pump. Levi Beatty out of Washington is going to give it a try here. And he is a dual axle truck, however, he's taken the outside dual off. I would imagine to make that truck a little bit lighter so that he can get some weight a little bit further forward in the bed. No hanging weight.
I know, right?
See how he can do. Levi Beatty. So he obviously had trouble getting it started off the line. It's as if they are unhooking him here, so I'll get word from our officials. Looks like there's fluid coming, or there was fluid coming down from underneath the hood. So but typically when they pull the hood up like that, they must have. Well, how about a round of applause for Levi Beatty? Not how he wanted to go down this track here tonight. Hopefully, he can get it figured out and come back around. But that is not a good look right now. Top break early in 2024. All right, so coming up next, Brandon Kibble out of Dawson, Pennsylvania.
Is it Brandon?
2012 Ram 2500. So the previous Dodge Cummins we've seen are 5.9 liter engine. This is the 6.7 liter engine. 408 cubic inches, inline 6. Good running truck in the Renegade division. Brandon Kibble. Such a well-prepared surface. Actually had an event on this early this morning at 10 a.m. And they were running 2 tracks this morning. Some of the different divisions here that you see tonight. They redone up the track. No matter what they do, they know how to build a track. Every time we come here to Butler, we have a great cooling surface. Here. We're just getting started, and now we go to DJ Tim out of Rockwood, Pennsylvania. Running up the lap, check. Another 2012 Dodge Cummins. This one's a mega cab. So this would have the same wheelbase as a crew cab long bed, but they put that extra space in the cab Extra wheelbase, got that weight hanging out front. DJ Pim chasing after the new lead at 3:33. Trying to get that turbocharger spinning before he comes off the line. He doesn't care that diesel fuel's $4 a gallon. Here we go. Obviously something wrong here in the gearing of that truck. Not sure if he put it in the wrong gear, but you can see him pick out there, put it in neutral, so maybe he'll try a different gear.
Hey, was that blank check is the name of that truck?
I believe it is. That would have 6 speeds to choose from.
What's his name? DJ something?
I'm guessing he was probably in about 2nd or 3rd gear there. He'll probably pick a higher gear so you can get it to come up off the line.
DJ Tim's?
Give it a try. But this will be his 2nd attempt.
I'm going to go with blank check.
You only get 2 attempts here in the sport of truck and traffic pulling. Todd's trying to get him to come up and tighten the chain. Just does not want to go for
We'll
some
give him a
reason.
replay, but it ain't going to be anything you want to see.
Can't seem to get the momentum that he needs. DJ Pins. Gonna settle for 96 feet and 7. 96 and 7. Is Kyle Gazda driving old blue, the 1998 Dodge Cummins. 98 was the year that they switched from the heat pump, inline fuel pump, to the computerized BP44, that they went to a 24-valve machine. I believe this is a 12-valve. Would mean this is a very sought-after truck. Old blue, good running truck. Here is the Renegade division. Kyle Gazda. That is not what he had in mind here. Did not sound good. So I can see there's some oil on the track here, but you may want to give it another try. We're going to talk with our officials here. Jackie Clements is coming to the driver's side. We'll talk with him here before it goes down the track here for him. Jackie, our head official here tonight, trackside.
Come on, you're my boy, Blue. It was smoking last week. Remember it smoking coming down the track?
But you said it was still running really.
I actually made the thumbnail that's going to go on YouTube. It says Saturday night smoking. There's just smoking on Saturday night. It's crazy because there's a lot of smoke.
It probably just, was it because the sun was cold out maybe?
And it's like the best looking truck. I mean, it's got bright colors.
Headlights and everything.
Well, Chad Brown's got a good looking truck. That red one.
All right, so he had some pretty serious turbo damage, so rather than risk it, damage it any further, he's going to have to retire for tonight. Take that run of 56.17, 56.17, not what he wanted to have happen here tonight. For many of these competitors here this evening, this is their first time in competition in 2024. Our inaugural event was at Wheatlands Complex out in Chest Springs, just north of Evansburg, Pennsylvania here. Some of these competitors went out to make a test run, but many did not. So this is their first time being out of the shop after maybe making some changes and doing some different research and development in the off season. So, coming up next is Joe Espy out of Dawson, Pennsylvania, driving a 1991 Dodge Cummins. So first generation Dodge, as they call it. Cummins and Mopar began this relationship back in 1989. So this would have been one of the early iterations of Dodge and Cummins trucks. In this square body 91 Dodge called Bad Company. Start to see a little bit of shine already there around the 150 to 200 foot mark. That's a good sign that they are passing this truck down, getting all the power to the wheels, and able to get it down the track. Great surface here tonight as we go swimming. Competitor Ron Briggs. It's a 97 Dodge called the Freak. So very similar setup. Some of the other second generation body styles. Again, when you hear that second generation, first generation, third, that's referring to the body style, the actual look of the truck. And the engine is a 5.9 Cummins engine running an inline manual heat pump. Chasing 333 and 6. Here we go, Ron Briggs. 2024 season. And so we have up next out of Hutchinson, Pennsylvania, Levi Bundy. Black beverage machine here tonight. Driving a 2004 Dodge Cummins. So 03 was the first year that they went to the common rail injection. So this was an early one. And an 04 truck was one of the first ones to make 600 foot-pounds of torque from the factory. This is when the horsepower and torque wars kind of started between the three manufacturers. Good running truck, Levi Barney. So something did not go the way that Levi had in mind there. He had a good run start, and all of a sudden, it's like somebody just reached up, grabbed a hold of his turbocharger and let it let loose. Top rate 207.41, 207.41. You can see he's a little disappointed. Something that he feels is not needing to happen here. Good run going. How about a round of applause? He's out of his truck, taking a look under the hood, Levi Barney on what he had in mind here tonight.
Crowd filled out. Crowd filled out.
Oh, yeah, there's like 6 or 7 of us out there shouting. Crazy.
Held down by the street and Rob Green with the 97 Dodge. And that company, the 91 Dodge, is sitting in the number 3 spot with another Dodge coming to the track, driven by Garrett Brooks. This is 2011 Dodge Cummins. To us out of Ada, Pennsylvania. We'd like to get in that mix. In fact, right now, the entire top 5 is held by Dodge trucks. Of course, the only Chevy in the field. Still, we'll have a crack at it here at the end. You see it there in the lineup area. Garrett Brooks needs 333 to take the lead. with his on-red Duramax diesel machine. He now will have to go better by about 35 feet in order to take the lead. That being said, I mentioned to you this track keeps getting better and better and better. He's also just watched all these competitors in the line that they've taken. So does he have an advantage with the second trip on the track? That 304.96 is out the door. It does not count for anything. This will be his only distance for the standings. The on-red Duramax. Chevy fans, if you want to go home victorious in the Renegade division, this is your one. Do I have any Chevy fans out there tonight? Let's hear from the Chevy fans. Well, listen to the sound difference from this V8 Duramax, 403 cubic inches, to those inline sixes. He knows what he has to do. Chad Brown, see it red.
Well, maybe I lied, so he saw it.
That is behind that Duramax power plant. It shifted, I believe, twice going down the track. And he just never could get the momentum and the speed that he needed to get in town to that 330 mark. Goes 306 and 6. 306 and 6 in the steel red Duramax machine. And so that's going to do it for the Renegade division. We'll have the results for you here in just a moment. I can't tell you. Your top five will be as follows. Third place will go to James King. Fourth place will go to Joe Espy and Bad Company, the first generation Dodge. Third place will go to Rod Briggs and the Freak. Second place will go to Brandon Kidd with his 2012 Ram. And the winner tonight with a distance 338 feet and 8. Garrett Brooks and his 2011 Dodge Comet. How about it for the Renegade division? A round of applause. Starting us off here tonight with a great show in the Renegade diesel division. In the youth division. Again, I want to remind you that laws of the action. You can take a look at the screen down here, the Jumbotron at the end of the track. You can see the WWE TV logo there on the bottom right-hand corner, as well as the Full Productions logo in the bottom left-hand corner. And a great partnership here. We have several events, but any of these events that you see Will out, he will put them on his channel. And if you see that symbol, the WWE TV symbol, you can come to the right place and you can watch these events in the comfort of your living room or wherever you'd like to see on YouTube. So here we go, we're hitting the youth division up and running against four-wheel drive trucks. Our first competitor will be Sierra Resco out of Salzburg, Pennsylvania. Driving a 1985 GMC called Little Missy. And Sierra is one of two Grescos you're going to see pull here tonight. You saw Dad back the truck to the sled. This is a legal change here. Whatever they feel comfortable with as a parent and child. So he backed into the sled. She goes to the driver's seat. This is Sierra's second time ever going down the track. She was in Weekman's last week. Second time, her first time, she was the winner. So let's see, ladies. Can Sierra show the boys how it's done? Sierra Resco driving the 85 GMC. Little Missy. truck belongs to Nate August. You see him standing there in the background, kind of watching. He moves his truck in the Triple Crown division. You'll probably see this truck twice here tonight.
Still backing up.
Pulls his truck again from time to time in the Triple Crown division, especially when the big rig is down and out. Typically pulls, which is the case right now. But let somebody else drive his daily driven Ford F-350. Lane Scobie out of New Swigley. It's a 6.0 power stroke. Lane back into the sled. It's important for these youngsters to kind of get into the idea and understanding of what it takes to get hooked to the sled and to go forward. There's a whole process. You have to kind of learn how to get yourself comfortable. Every competitor kind of has their own pre-game routine, if you want to call it that, where they get themselves ready, go through their mental checklist before they go down the track. Of course, safety is always the #1 priority in the motorsports. So they make sure that they're safe, make sure that they're doing everything that they need to. They're coaching them right now into how to get that truck in gear. And then, of course, one of the things that many competitors get nervous and just want to go, forget to do, is tighten the chain. You always want to tighten that chain.
I tell you,
want to go from the jerk
with friends like
back.
these.
We will not get the green lights on the sled or on this track unless the chain is tight. So, getting that all figured out. Looks like we're just about ready to go. Last minute coaching, and here we go, fans. Lane Scobie going for broke. Got a little nervous, backed out of there, saw that sandbound coming pretty quick. Again, that's all part of this class, getting these youngsters exposed to the sport of truck and track. Well, good job, Lane Scobie. You're nearly there, 3:14 and 4, 3:14.4. Coming up next, out of Salzburg, Chevy Cresco brings the 77 Chevy called Big Red. And if you hear that Cresco name and say, didn't we just watch a Cresco down the track? We did indeed. A little extra family competition in this division here tonight, as Chevy and Sierra are brother and sister. So brother Chevy here is going to take 77 and it's nothing else. Try to go a little bit further than 263 and 1. 263 and 1 is the mark that Sister Sierra laid down just a short moment ago. He wants to go just a little bit further than his sister so that he can have bragging rights if nothing else in his truck here. Chevy Cresco. First, the Crescos have their own machines here. They work on these trucks. They're really into the sport and learning how to get it down here. Chevy going to take a shot with Big Red. Working left to right, bike. Try to get a little traction, a little rock in that bike. Go forward. Keep his momentum and keep the traction. Good job. Right, Mr. Chevy Gresco with those to the number 25, 271. So 1 to go. The Ford power stroke will come back around with a different driver behind the wheel. 6-0 power stroke. Of course, Warren Diesel Injection, your Ford Power Stroke experts, are proud sponsors of USA Sled. We'll see Warren Diesel Injection Fords all throughout the night here tonight. And, they're a great sponsor for us. The Run What You Run division, especially as Jesse competes in that division. Jesse Warren, owner and operator of Warren Diesel Injection. Proud sponsor of USA Sled Ford Power Stroke experts. Now Victoria will back to the sled. Jackie commence our director of competition down there tonight. Make sure everything's moving smoothly and quickly. We got lots of pieces of equipment still to go down the track here tonight. The last one in the youth division here, Victoria Hairhauer. Big rig in the shop. All right, so again, there's double chain tight. So here we go, Victoria Hairhauer. Last competitor in the youth division with the 064. Just about a foot short of the first contest for goes into the next spot. So your standings in the division, fourth place goes to Sierra Gresco. Third place will go to Chevy Gresco and Big Red. Second place can carry Victoria Hairhauer with the big rigs in the shop. And you'll remember this is here at 14 and 4. Lane Scoey going for the road. And so now we're going to the unique kind of turn of events here in our lineup. Originally in the Pro Street Shootout. First up will be Brittany Bischoff, driving a 2005 Chevy Duramax called Boosted Beauty. So ladies, another lady driver here tonight. Very competitive truck in the division. Class was at Wheatlands this last week. So just a half dozen of them have come over here, local to the area, to try and give it a try in the 2-6 shootout. So this is a shootout. Have a change in finish flag. Mr. Nick Love has under the finish flag position. Takes a little break, giving some hints here.
It's like the Terminator.
Son of Amy and Richard Love.
His feature's so bright.
Full Productions and Decision Maker Sleds. Busy night for Love here tonight. So I mentioned it's a family affair for all of them. They're all here working throughout the summer.
Why?
So here we go. Brittany Bischoff starting us off in the Pro Street Shootout. Boosted Beauty.
281.34 is just keeping it.
That'll go here. She only has 5 vehicles. Long. She does not be able to get on time. So 281, the early mark to me. Incorporated truck cars for you. Coming up next, the Working on Dodge. 1996 Dodge. Driven by Matt Deal out of New Galilee, Pennsylvania. Good running truck in the class. I just want to make sure that Butler as a leading typically finishes near the top of the field. Working on Matt Deal. Does not like how
That's the feature right there. I'm surprised he's filming this way, tell you the truth. Most of the kids today are filming
Get
it
a
up
good
and down.
square to start, get that set directly behind them early on. Often the competitors want to make sure they have a perfect start. You can't win the pool at the 300 feet, but you can win the pool at the first.
Really?
Everything right. Want to start with a square to the sled. Out back to the top. Got the chain tight. We're working on that deal.
What was that distance again?
So that strap came from the inside, underneath the hood somewhere. Something that's not open the way they want to. We're going to take a look here real quick before we take it back.
We drop off the
Area.
kind of what I thought it was, but it was 6 foot in the air.
We'll see if we can get word on what that was. Working on Mexico. Those scrapers and roll machines here tonight.
Going.
Come down and see the fine folks of Watson's Incorporated on top. To the outside of the show. All right, fans, coming up next. Former champion in the crowd, multi-time champion Brandon LeFranc. With the LeFranc and Sons auto body machine is a 2003 GMC Duramax power plant machine. One tough truck in the class. Certainly one that could shake up the results of the time. Frank and Son auto body machine. Only operated by Randy LeFranc, but put tonight by Ed McConnell. See what he can do. Ed has his own truck that he competes with. Another Duramax machine coming in old body style Chevrolet. They work together as a team. Ed's doing the driving of the LeFranc and Son auto body machine. Tom Birdie. Well, not what we have in mind here for Tom Birdie and what just matters.
Yeah, I don't think, for some reason, I don't think you can do that.
Underneath the hood here,
I think
sounds like turbocharger. Tough rate for Tom Birdie at 213.0, 213.04.
Keep on, you're gonna hire me.
Okay, we'll do. Liv never even made it down here taking photos. She's been at the freaking front gate.
That's a good thing.
She's been everywhere. She's been Richard today. Notice I never called you back because till I saw that you called, I'm like, well, she's got to be here.
I was in the parking lot.
See that?
What's that?
I literally just called it.
Public City, Pennsylvania, 2004. Chevy Duramax called the Bad Bow Tie.
I didn't even hear this.
This truck at one time, in a different configuration, competed in our Triple Crown Diesel division, which is our street legal diesel pickup.
Good idea in the front.
And with this truck, he finished number 2 in the points in a very contested race with another Duramax. After that, he put this truck away for a time and started the conversion to what you see now in the Bad Bow Tie, the 2.6 diesel. Give it a shot here, give it a shootout. Anthony Byrne, been around the sport, loves the sport of four-wheel drive truck pulling. Let's see what he can do here with the Duramax Bad Bow Tie, Anthony Byrne.
What was that again?
84 and 6. 84 and 6. So can you hold on and stay in the money? Calls the truck, the problem child. You can see a warranty injection sticker on the side of that truck. Good running machine that has been to the warranty injection shop on our guys here in Pennsylvania. Again, a former champion. Back in 2022. This is the truck that if you want to watch a Ford and its capabilities in a 6.0 power stroke configuration, this is the one you're going to want to watch. Ron King needs to go 3.03 and 4 to knock the Chevrolet out of the catbird seat. Finish in the top spot. 3.03 and 4 to Mark Speed. Ron King, the problem child. So do I have any Ford fans out there tonight? Okay, from the Ford fans. He's one that can do it for sure, Ford fans. Wants to go further than 3.03 and knock another former champion out of the lead spot. The Chevrolet sits at 303. Ford fans help out Ron King and the Problem Child. Line up on top five will be Kurt Bishop, 281.3, Christian Reedy, fourth place, Anthony Burns at 284.6. And again, in your top three, third place is Matt. Well, they are just that. Classic tractors, 1975 or older body style. Limited to an 18.4 38 radial tire, 531 cubic inches on the motor, and a 2.75 turbocharger on the inlet side. Weighing in at 7,700 pounds. Of course, cooling the only sport where weight is to your advantage. Good running. Huge major tractor support. Referred to as 55. Not the Superstock is a more common, more well-known name. This class is a division that competes on multiple circuits, NTPA, across the board, across the country. And of course, here with us is USA East Sled Pulling on the East Coast Circuit. We really enjoy getting to see many of these machines are piloted by farmers and their trade. So early on in the season, it's tough to get a field of very many. They have just about 13 or 14 of them at an event last night across the Ohio line. Many of them had crops still to finish up and get working around here today. So some of them were not able to make it here this evening. But we've got a great field of five, and the defending champion in the class is here tonight. But up first will be the new tractor on the block, the 1975 International 1066, driven by Eric Simons out of Hanoverton, Ohio. The tractor is called Rushing It. So rookie season last year on the circuit about midway through the year. See what he can do to start us off in the Classic Superstock division. One of two internationals in the field here tonight. Sharp looking black paint scheme of Rushing It, Eric Simmons. So here comes the International 806, driven by Carnival. Let's roll. Very tough competitor in the 806. Of course, the 06 series, you can see the grill there, different from the 66 series, older body style. Here we go with the 706, 806 right up on the line for the 1206. And they went to the 66 series. This is the good prototype for that 66 series.
Go ahead for registration.
It's always good to see a great number 06. Let's roll. Build Carnival.
Is the tower here, Dad? Oh, we forgot. Nate, try again.
So here we go. Let's roll. Stanley out of Salem, Ohio. Again, very good to see these classics, restored tractors out on the track in 1960. John Deere 5010. Obviously the big brother of the 4010 John Deeres. Big horsepower machines back in their day, back in the 60s. One of the big cubic inch motors. Where that 531 comes from. So, former champion in the class, good running tractor. Green fans, do I have any John Deere fans? You're one and only. Let's hear from the John Deere fans. All right, we got a few. This is your one shot out of here. The former champion Tim Stanley in the 5010 John Deere. Gotta go further than 280.3 to go past the red tractors out front. Making sure his 5-point harness is all set here. Yeah, many of these competitors, this is their first run down the track in 2024. Most takes a couple runs down the track to get the most work out. Just kind of remind yourself, it's all a little bit to kind of get back in the groove.
That was the original one.
Again, they want to make sure everybody's safe. So here we go. John Deere fans, your one shot at it. Tim Stanley. What that means is you've got all the weight, all the power transferred to those rear tires. But of course, with that comes problem of steering. Sometimes they unload those tires and the front end comes back down and they got to do this turn right back to left or left to right. So it's a little bit different driver when you're behind the wheel of one of these tractors instead of all four wheels on the ground like we saw in the four-wheel drive trucks. Additionally, if they can't get that front end down, they will hit the brakes. They have independent rear brakes. That is usually the time if you're in trouble and you're
I'm going to need to know distances up in the tower. I'm going to need to know distances.
So here we go. Now we are not going with red. We're not going with green. We're going with orange. And John Rhodes will be doing the driving of the 1968 Atlas Chalmers D21. So great to see the D21 out on the track. Top running machine. John Rhodes. And another change in make and manufacturer. Not green, not red, not even orange, but blue out onto the track. Coming up next will be the Ford 8000, driven by Mike Sinringer. The 1968 Ford called Iron Hawk. And Ford fans, if you have followed this sport, you know this tractor, you know the Sinringer family. They're Ford through and through. And this tractor was 81 30 back in 2023. He was the champ in the classic Superstock division. So he is on his way to defend his title here in 2024. A good running, consistent machine. He'd like to take the lead here tonight and start his defense of his title. 280.37. 280.37 will be the mark to beat for the Iron Hawks, the defending champion. So here we go, Ford fans. Defending champion Mike Sinringer, Iron Hawks. So your top four in the class. Fourth place will go to John Rhodes, 276 and 5. Third place will go to Phil Carroll and Les Wilson. Second place will go to Eric Sims and President of the International the defending champion in the class. Mike Sinringer and Iron Hawks, 289 and 1.
Of Full Pole Productions for 2024. Richard Love, the owner of Full Pole Productions and Decision Maker Pulling Sleds, come to me and says, hey, let's go live for Run What You Brung. Here we are, Butler, Pennsylvania. Almost a packed crowd here tonight. Could stand a few more people. The one area of stands blocked off there. But looking pretty good. These trucks are making 3,000 horsepower. They can be diesel, they can be running nitrous, or they could be running a blower. So you're going to see all three of them in this class.
They've got 3 weights in that box, an additional 6,000 pounds. So we're going to be nearly 40,000 pounds as they go down the track here tonight, dragging behind them in the Run What You Run division.
She had to reset her computer on the reset her computer. That's what they're waiting for. About to get her fired up here. Otherwise, we'll have to drop her down.
Did anybody put her on the clock? No.
Got Orange, Virginia, Travis Coop from Benson, North Carolina. He's actually from Pennsylvania, up around Washington, PA. He's at Gallant Motorsports, watching us live. What's up, Travis? Wish Lindsay and Kevin the best of luck and your crew down there.
All right, drop it to the bottom. We're having computer issues. Drop it to the bottom. Mechanical issues. Binder edition will be number 1.
We're going to drop her down to the bottom, and Binder Edition, Nick Headley will be up next.
Continue running, so she's going to drop to the end, and we will go on to our next competitor. That will be Nick Headley. Brooksville. Driving the Binder Edition Dodge. It's a 2011 Dodge. And you're going to see what the Run What You Run division is all about here. These trucks have multiple options for what they can do in configuration at that 8,000 pounds.
Whichever. It will be
Diesel trucks can run 1 big turbocharger if they choose. They can run 2 turbochargers if they choose. They can even run 3 if they so choose, like the Superstock diesel division you see in the big national events. Several of these trucks will indeed run multiple chargers. This truck is one of those such machines, multi-charger machine, coming to the line first in the 8,000 pound Run What You Run division. The heavy hitters of the night. Gonna weight that sled down. It's already set to go. And you can hear the horsepower getting ready to let loose here as Nick Headley will bring the Binder Edition Dodge out onto the track as our jet cooler. Already see the difference here between these and some of the other 4x5 trucks. All the weight, all of the fuel, everything down front, as well as take a look at the cooling tires. Cut division cooling tires. Those DOT tires will be here in this class in the multi-charger machine. First of 14 trucks that go down the track. We'll start us off with the Binder Edition. We got the chain tight, ready to go for Nick Headley and Binder Edition, the 3 turbocharged diesel Cummins motor. Binder Edition, Nick Headley. Onto the track, driven by Doug Martin. This truck has kind of its own follower in its own right, as this is the one and only truck that I am aware of in the entire country that is running outside on the pulling circuit. Typically, NOS, as you see the license plate out on this truck, is a no-no in the pulling world. They use it all the time in the drag racing world, but not typically permitted on the pulling track. Well, Doug is a former drag racer and wanted to switch to the pulling surface. So Doug said, I've got to go to my roots. I've got to use NOS. Can I do it? And we said, sure, give it a shot in the runner's car division. And it took him many years to get it all figured out, all tuned in, all dialed in at the perfect time. And it's all dependent on what Doug decides when he's going to hit that button. Sometimes he'll hit that button early on at about the 75 mark. Other times that's going to wait till about 175. But get ready, fans. Purple flames coming on the bottom of the truck as Doug Martin comes to the line, the former champion. He's the last pilot, husband, auto.com machine. He purges the system, and here we go! I believe he lost a little bit of distance there when that back end came unloaded. Right there on the 295 mark, you see it kind of bounce a little bit. And I think that's what cost him. We're going to have to work around that little mark. Something other equipment put into this back. We got a little bit of dip there. So we just had an off machine out on the track, got mark 296. Now on this 120. Last year, and he had one heck of a contribution to go from point A to point B down the track. He used to run a 5.97 with stock motor in his old back garage, and then he decided to be to the point where it was so wore out, he had to rebuild, went to the bigger block, the 6-7. He just could not get it figured out until late in the year. He's ready to give it another shot here in 2024 as he started to get the bugs worked out. Mike Hearn, bad attitude, the big single charger underneath the hood. Former champion. Last year, about a year ago, we could not get it beyond about 100 feet. was very frustrated, shaking his head, not sure what to do, but kept working on it. By the time he came back in October for the fall show, a lot of the bugs worked out, but it was a case of too little, too late. With this machine, fought the bugs, issues, all small. Got it figured out now, shut it down.
Airline got into the bolt and rubbed the hole, so we're just about taking it apart now. Gotta be like 10, 11, 13, like a auctioneer over there.
Looks like we're back up and ready to go with the former champion on the line, Fight Her Bad Attitude.
What is that, Evan? The cover off of his way back, it looks like.
The triple charger, big time Superstock diesel machine, onto the track. Young man out of Belleville, Pennsylvania, 800 doing driving. I just remember the ever drive at the National Track Schooling Championships out in Bowling Green, Ohio. This truck is a very competitive, very tough truck. He's got, again, not one, not two, but three massive turbochargers underneath the hood and back. Get the right angle, you can see those sticking out through those red lights underneath the hood. On borrowed time, very competitive truck in the division. Can he get it all to work in unison tonight and hook to this cooling surface? Aiden Hodges on borrowed time. Then he moved it up into the 2C division, competed there for a while, and wanted to see how he could compete. Then continued on that journey to where you see it now as a Superstock diesel four-wheel drive machine running in the Run What You Run division. Let's see what he can do in his debut season as a Run What You Run truck. Bone stock, Mike Peronish.
I think the winning hook might have to throttle it out a little bit here. See how that goes as this class progresses.
And get it figured out here tonight. The mark to beat right now is 303-2. Held by our test forward, Nick Heatley. Maybe he got the best number of the night. Typically they want to go later on in the class, but right now, our test forward still holds the spot in the lead. So 303 the mark to beat. And Mike Peronish gets Bone Stock to stick into the track. Into the drive. Mike Peronish, Bone Stock. Something not quite right with his start. Come up off the line hard enough. Might not have liked the momentum, maybe just wanted to try a different gear.
He's going again.
Back up here, give it a second attempt. Again, all our competitors have that option. We call that the 100-foot rule. If they make an honest effort to get out of the problem before 100 feet, are starting to flag and make the determination that gave the signal, back up to the second attempt. So I think we'll get a second attempt. This will be his second and final attempt. Here in the division, he must go down. He must get everything out. Whatever he gets here for distance will be one for the standings. Here we go, fans. Behind him, Mike Courage. Boom! Stop! Many of these trucks run at least 2 turbochargers, often 3 turbochargers, but those trucks seem to be the ones that are having a hard time right there around the 125-foot mark, trying to get that chassis to stay stuck to the track. So let's see what he can do here. Get it to fold down. Mark is still 0-3-2. But Nick Hughes still surviving the field. He's hostile, has anything to say about it. Mike Lepley. drift a little bit to the right here. We've got a bump. 303, still the mark. And by Nick Heatley and Binder Edition. Take a moment to thank Lipton Excavating out of Martinsville, West Virginia. Lipton Excavating for all your construction needs. Looks like we're getting pipe green pipe chain. Here we go. Jeremy Yeager.
29213, 29213 for Rob.
title here in the Run What You Run division. Calvin Miller running in the red. Well, that is not what he wants. He tries to defend the title here. You hear it sounded very choppy as it came off the line. He might have just been waiting to walk it out a little bit. He's going to give it another try here. They're going to back him to the starting line. Give him his second and final attempt. Straight to the track one time here just to make sure that we get a nice level pulling surface. And we'll go back.
Send them right on, send them right on. Yep.
So, we've got this Sean Hodges coming up to the
Second attempt here for Calvin Miller.
last minute advice here. Here we go, fans. Calvin Miller running in the red. First one will be this ticket. A lot of guys going for more decent injection for me. It's going to be high on the side hand drain up in Alden. And high ground name. Good measure. If you never watched this stuff in the past, you know every once in a while he gets it pretty hot and pretty loud. He likes to put on a show and something else. Fireworks. But let's hope that he keeps everything where it needs to be and back and moving down the track. Renegade, this running mid-6-0 power stroke. All right, Ford fans, here we go. 2 in a row here. Up the 4 power strokes. Chris, hand
me know whenever you're ready for Jesse to come out on the track.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tommy, can we get a distance there?
Out of more diesel injection in Guys Mills. Let me tell you what, we like the hand grenade, the show he put on. Here comes another one, Jesse Warren, always pushing these 4 power strokes to the limit, sometimes beyond. Here we go. Yellow machine, 4 power stroke, Jesse Warren and Sharpie, multi-charger.
We are in Butler, Pennsylvania. Diesel Days 2024 for Full Pole Productions. At the Butler Farm Show, they started pulling antiques. I didn't really know this. At 10 a.m. this morning, probably got done about 3. Started working the track in for the 7 p.m. show, and here we are.
To the line, right to the limit, and sometimes past it. Let's see if he's got it dialed in here tonight. He's going to go after the Dodge machine at 303.2. Jesse Warren, master of the 4 power stroke engine, on the track with Sharpie. Officials, he's having clutch trouble. We wanted to give it a try and see if it would go, but it's not going to go for it. It will not go under load. So tough break for Jesse Warren and Sharpie.
Tough break there for Jesse Warren. Said he's got no clutch.
Barely doing that clutch. We're not getting to go under load. Tough break for Jesse Warren. So Jay Litton possibly could be our final competitor. It's all based on if she can get power to that machine. He fired it once, but it would not stay running. Something electronically controlled, I believe. That along her. The whole screen, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Having trouble with firing and starting. So word has it, they're going to give her.
Normally they have fire. I saw that. Georgia.
They're going to give it a one final opportunity here this evening. See if they can get that up on fire and going. There it goes. It will stay running.
How many times did Jaden get?
FYI, she's just running the truck. There is no computer.
has one attempt too, correct? One attempt.
No, because she was your first book, so you dropped to the bottom with 2 attempts.
You see, she's able to get it started. It is on. She let the clutch out to bring it forward, and it came forward for about 5 feet and shut off off the end. See, she can get it fired again.
So she's not rolling with any computer. It's just pure, just the truck, no computer.
She is done. She is done. She'll have power. She is done.
All right, so tough break for Jade Littman here.
I've done 20 years and like 3 or 4 holes.
Truck competed indoors down in Louisville, Kentucky at the truck show. 2 years ago, he was down there at the inaugural event and came home with a second place finish. We're really looking forward to going back down and having major issues here in the offseason. Bouncing and hopping and having pretty heavy damage to that machine. So got it all fixed up, put back together, ready to go. I want to give it a test pass here before he gets into the meat of his season in the Big Ring Series. In the Big Howard, Peterbilt is ready to come to the starting line.
And DeFrank won the first class.
He comes to the blue.
Did Brandon DeFrank and Auto Body Sons win the first class?
And you're in for a treat there, man. As everything goes well. Highest horsepower machine of the night is about to make a pass. He had issues though in the offseason, wanted to make sure he got his stuff worked out. One way to test these machines. That's to bring them out onto the track, look at the sun and see what it'll do. One of 2 big races that the Lockman team has. But it's been around for a number of years, always very competitive. That's C17 down motor underneath the hood of the Peterbilt machine. Here we go, the 20,000-pound big rig. Just about set to go down the track. Making right around 4,000 horsepower. Everything goes correctly. Jeff Lofton out of Jefferson, Ohio with Pretty Blue. Well, came off the line okay, but not quite the gearing that he wants. But that's a step in the right direction. Try it one more time here. He may have tried a higher gear just to see what it would do. Doesn't like how it's going to stick, won't keep that turbocharger spinning, so he's going to give it one more shot. Gets get that Caterpillar engine up and breathing. Let that feel down the track. Here we go, fans. Help them out. Jeff Lockman, Moody Blue. So now we're going to take a little bit of weight back off the box here. Get ready for our 3.0 diesel division. Field of 8 trucks. Limited Superstock division. And anytime you hear that number associated with diesel machine, that's referring to the turbocharger, 3-inch inlet, 2.4 turbo. Limited Superstock diesel division. Very tough competition. And then we will finish the night with 11 straight off the street trucks. To get out street champion here tonight. I want to take a moment to thank all our sponsors. Like Amy, and now in Columbus, the Penn University Station, everything is honor of this. They're all those to take care of t-shirts, about everything going on here. So it takes a whole field of market fight to take care as well. Make sure everything comes smoothly in the area. Dan Messenger. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but we appreciate all of our officials and all the hard work that they do to put on the as well as the Butler Farm Show, providing a beautiful arena here for us tonight. So it looks like we're ready to go with the limited pro stock division, the 3.0 diesel machines. Charlie Record out on the track to start us off out of Ada, Pennsylvania. Former champion in the class with the 93 Dodge Company. GPN, one top truck in the class as he is a back-to-back champion in the division. Can he go 4 in a row? Charlie's Record. Hey, GPN. flag them down. Good job. Everybody being smart, being safe. How about a round of applause for Charlie, making sure that he did everything that he could to make sure everybody was okay.
I've never heard it.
Him?
But he's space case. He's worse than I am.
Charlie's out of the truck. How about a round of applause for him here? Making sure everybody stays safe and does what he needs to do here.
Hey, you know Josh's number. You didn't text me. Okay, that was your table for.
Something, but it's more something popped out here. Yes, we're ready.
We will see him at the bottom of the class. So up next will be Calvin Logan out of Bowerstown, Ohio, running out of room.
Nick, he will also have an option. He will have the option.
96 Dodge.
Natalie and Amy. Go for Amy. Liz and I are unsure how to do down the test rate.
So, Nick, did you catch that? He retains the test score position. He has the option to drop. Evan, you got your ears on? Yes, sir. So correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't this truck retain a test score position? He would be the best one.
Here we go, Calvin Logan running out of room. Superstock division trucks are permitted dual rear wheels. Some of the 2.6 trucks are not permitted, but the wheels are. That's why you'll see a lot of them with the extra tire outside the fenders. They have to weigh in at 8,000 pounds. Still run a DOT tire. And a 3.0 Scoreboard turbocharger. Here we go. Chuck Gutter.
Copy.
All right, so here we go. First of 4 DMCs coming down the track. The Sewer Rat.
Dude's making me cold. Dude's making me cold. He's dancing. I'm like, oh man, that makes me cold. Where are you?
I'm tempted to put the
All
video.
right, so 7 to 10. Renegade and the Sewer Rat.
That happened to me earlier today.
Mike Burton was riding in the backwoods evolution. That is the GMC, but it's a GMC with a little secret underneath the hood. If you know the sounds of your engines, you know that's not a Duramax underneath the hood. There's a Cummins power plant underneath the hood of the 06 GMC. Chevy body style, the Cummins power plant with a backwoods evolution. The mark. Gosh. Several years. Very competitive machine. Let's see where it stacks up tonight. With the backwoods evolution. Mike Burton. 2 for Mike Burton and Backwoods Evolution. Catastrophic failure there for sure. Had a good run started, but not. We have attention in the pit area, attention in the pit area, all straight off the street diesel, make your way to the scales. And all straight off the street diesel truck drivers, come across the scales, please. Thank you. Push bar. New York. The hell fucking machine.
Yeah, nice today.
Another Cummins-powered Chevrolet. Don't just from the sound of it, as it goes down the track. And I believe our third lead driver.
There he is. Oh, man.
He scared me.
Tiger flags are backwards right now. Guys, sorry about that. Come on, Ty, get it together. Yeah, there's been a few of them. We've all got it. That's right. They're called back.
All right, here we go, Jet. Push bar. Fire.
Yeah, the pump is moved. Is it running?
It's running. They're just sitting there. I waved them 3 times to come over.
Called the Matrix. And again, another powered GMC machine.
I shouldn't have a radio.
Why?
This was so funny. The behind the curtains moments.
Triple crown. There's 2 soft chargers, the rest are triple crown chargers.
illegal diesel pickup drivers. You need to be at your truck. And all street legal diesel pickup drivers, you need to be at your truck. You are up after this machine. Be at your truck, please, so you can check into the order and down.
You guys are doing this all wrong. You're going to do anything, put another weight on and stop them all at about 150 feet. Let's get them out of here.
Straight off the street. Competition.
Jackie, he has his headlights on. You tell him to turn them off.
Thank you, that's awesome, because the track is lit.
On this street class, there's a gentleman on here twice. Number 5 and number 61 are the same gentleman, or the same person. So with that being said, he's pulling at number 5. He will be the second hook.
3 and 7. 3. So spots are set all the way on the right-hand side. Going to take it down the track, see if we can find something here with the power stroke. Jody Woodward.
This one will probably be the best one.
Watch out.
Sorry. No, you're good.
Coming up next, out of Pennsylvania.
What's this for? This is yours? That's awesome. Hold on. Yeah, I left it.
I had some at home. I had to.
You did? Okay. Man.
Bye.
Take care. Is this a Dodge?
Third generation body style with 6.7 bigger cubic inch condensation, 408 cubic inches. We switched over to that bigger engine halfway through the 2007 model year. In fact, they call them 2007 and a half, mainly to meet emission standards. But that bigger displacement also kept them in the horsepower wars that were going on at that time. Travis Rittenauer laying hooky with his 08 Dodge.
Huh?
What did you say?
That's a good job.
David Francis out of Perry, Ohio, driving a 2008 F-250. This truck is a 4 power stroke. Which means it will come from the factory with compound turbochargers, so it chooses.
Be cold.
I told you. Wait for it. He usually was coming for
David Francis.
Very cool. attempt, Doctor.
Say what?
You gonna give him another attempt?
That's yours. So do it.
What? They get all beat up.
I noticed.
All right, here we go. David Francis. David Francis with the old 8 power stroke. 75 and 4 to 75. Number 2003, 2500, driven by Mike Conrad. So this was the first year that they put common rail injection into a Dodge pickup. 2003, we're just kind of getting into the common rail game. Here we go, Mike Keller.
You wanna watch it?
25 years in partnership with the shop. That's going to put him into the top three, into the number 3 position. Francis for 276.79. So the number 2 spot. circuit for a number of years, including our
You
Triple
have the
County
one
School
going
Division.
into the sled, and you have your test stuff coming back.
The Triple Combination is 3 being pickups. We're running trucks to school. And white.
You like it?
Yeah.
So you want it as like a regular video or as a reel? Do you have a polling page?
Huh?
Do you have a polling page?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, message me that. And I'll make it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just app.
All those songs taking the other ones off, like his and the other.
And we were toward the end of the class. There was only 2 or 3 people after us.
Are y'all loaded up and headed out?
Not yet.
Are y'all gonna be here for a bit? Okay. I'll come back. I'll see y'all.
Here we go. Aaron White. Good run for Aaron White on the way to Yes, indeed, 299. And 299.23 is the leader, Aaron White. The street being Dodge. He's got to hold off one truck. For one winner here in this division. That truck is already on that truck. So one to go. Looking back here later this summer, I look for the fun show. I believe we have another event here later in the year. So we hope to see you at multiple events throughout the season. Next week we're in Beloit, Ohio, for the Bunker Hill Shootout. The week after that we're in Brookville, Pennsylvania for the Keystone Nationals. Find us online at our website, PennsylVania.com.